Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game.
Texas.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. From Colorado's offense making their way on the field today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, we got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in 07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Buffaloes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
And that is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Off the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Owens. Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. On the return, it's Miller. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. You go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play, and you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
And the point after is good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They're looking to set up a screen pass here. No shot to bring him down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, it's Owens. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. So Colorado has the lead. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handing off on the draw play. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Bringing pressure. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. And the returner is brought down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught on the outside. It's Miller. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The Buffaloes are on the move here.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They stop him, but it's a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handing off on the draw play. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Handoff here from the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Miller. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Tight end goes in motion. There's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Sticking with the running game. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Longhorns move into the red zone. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Texas. They go in front here in the second half. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Returner looking to make a play here. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll give it to the back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. And the Buffaloes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Catch made over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Short completion there. Second down coming up.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? It's a turnover. Oh, the big fella in the clear. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Welch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Miller. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. He's on the run. Launches deep. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they catch him? The 30. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock. Working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball. A chance to really secure victory here.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Bringing it out, it's Miller. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled, but first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he fumbles. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Second down, we're going to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around